Good time of day, guys. My name is Godzi, and welcome to Corpse Party Blood Drive. Holy fucking shit, it's been like 2 years since I did Birthday Bash, and I believe I said that I would try to do Blood Drive within the next few months after that. So that was a fucking lie. Oh shit. Okay, it's going back through the fucking title sequence again. But yeah, as far as Corpse Party games go, I've heard that this is, like, undoubtedly the worst one. I don't know if that's because of the story, which I'm not expecting much from anyways, because it's Corpse Party. Corpse Party has, at best, average writing. I mean, it has some, like, decent moments, but those are, like, you know, only in the first game. Book of Shadows was, like, fine with adding context, and Birthday Bash was a spin-off. I don't care if it has actual lore in it. It's functionally a spin-off, and most of the stuff that happens in it isn't important. But yeah, I don't know if the problem people have with Blood Drive is the story or the gameplay. If it's the story, I can probably overlook it and just make fun of it as we go. If it's the gameplay, we'll see. But either way, yeah, I don't know what to expect. As far as I know, though, this game does start, after the events of the last chapter of Book of Shadows, which was the only part of the game that was actually a sequel to the original. So, yeah, I remember the story of the first game pretty well. Book of Shadows a little less so. And Birthday Bash, who cares? So yeah, before we get into it, though, I need to make sure to turn off, oh, name tags are back, and endings, because of course, endings, sound, voice, yeah. So in case you're new here to my channel, which I really doubt this series will bring in new viewers, but maybe it will, who knows, if you are new, welcome. The way I do things here is I turn off voices in any game that doesn't have English audio, so that people who are watching my videos in podcast format can still, you know, understand what's going on. There are very few games I've made that exception for, because it has like an actual gameplay effect in turning off the voices. But yeah, Corpse Party is a series where I turn off the voices and do my own stupid fucking voices. So yeah, prepare for that. Yeah. Okay, so let's just start the game now. Chapter 00. Let's do this. Blood Drive, Chapter 00, A Faint Light. I'm guessing this is just gonna be a prologue or something. Do I have to push A? I do have to push A. Now me, okay? Cuss rep? Ah! What's the context? Oh, is this after Ayumi's sister got her head blown up? I do remember that. Shit, man, it's been so long since I've voiced Ayumi. Let's see if this game redeems her in any sense, because I did not like her. She's more of a love-to-hate character rather than a hate character, but whatever. No! Oh no, this is in the process of it. Are you just recapping what happened at the end of Book of Shadows? Okay. Hinole was her sister, right? Unless it's another character. I'm pretty sure, right? I don't remember. Ayumi! Sis! It is, okay. Yep, okay. No! Again. Okay, yep, quick recap. It had been 2 months since the Book of Shadows incident. That's one thing you can call it. I'd been critically wounded by the blowback from the sorcery I'd involved myself with, but Nakashima was there to carry me out from the crumbling Shinozaki Estate. So we're in Ayumi's perspective? Great. Of all fucking characters. I mean, whatever. She's the only one who had, like, any character other than, I guess, Yoshiki. Because Satoshi's just dude, Naomi's just girl. That's their characters. The two of us were picked up on the side of the old mountain road and rushed to a hospital, where I was restored to stable condition. The grimoire responsible for so much of the horror everyone had been through, the Book of Shadows, was buried in the rubble of the estate when its roof collapsed. Hard to believe that over 2 months had passed since the fall of Heavenly Host Elementary, since the 5 of us were returned safely to the real world. Who was oh, Yuka. I forgot about her. I was like, 5th? Oh, it's 3D. Okay. Yeah! Don't do that, you dumb idiots. Did we do it right? Well, actually, no, the school's gone, isn't it? But it'll probably come back, or else what would the game be about? That's weird. According to that urban legend site, tearing the paper doll is supposed to cause an earthquake and get you spirited away. Why would you want to do that? Hey, that's not the kind of thing you invite your friends to do with you, is it? That's so mean. Sorry, guys, but now we'll always be together, right? I see who the Ayumi of that friend group is. The fucking idiot who just does rituals with her friends, yeah? After Sachiko vanished from the closed spaces, the effects of Sachiko Ever After vanished from the world along with her. And certainly, no one was going to miss a place like that, where countless living beings were trapped, their lives snuffed out violently and traumatically. Yep. Oh no, those 3! Ah, whatever will I do without them in the story? I guess that's one thing I'm looking forward to with this game, because Book of Shadows retreaded and kind of filled in the gaps of the first game, and Birthday Bash was a spin-off with every fucking character as well as some new ones. This game actually having continuity to it. The characters who are dead. So unless they bring them back somehow, we're focusing on a much, much, much smaller cast, because all of the fucking, what was the school called? Byakudan? The school Kizami came from? All of them are dead. All of the girls from Nana's school are dead. Like, there's only these 5, right? Like, there's Satoshi, Yoshiki, Naomi, Ayumi, and Yuka. Those are the only living characters left, right? Because the teacher died. I forgot her name. Shino something, I believe. Yeah. Fucking, what was her name? This isn't like me forgetting characters' names, but oh well. But along with the school, the lives of our friends and our teacher were also erased. And they weren't just dead, but wiped from existence entirely. I know she's real! Why won't anyone believe me? I remember this was the prologue of Book of Shadows. I don't know who Natsumi is. Your sister or your mom, probably. Probably your mom. Listen, there's no such person as Seiko. Now take your medicine, please. No! No! Naomi? Naomi, take the medicine. Take it! No! I'm not crazy, I'm not! We may have been the lucky ones to survive, but for us, these past 2 months had been hell on earth. I think it's really fucking weird, too, that their own... I mean, it's fine for Book of Shadows to have focused on Naomi and Ayumi specifically, because we haven't had anything of Satoshi, Yoshiki, and Yuka since then. And also those two... I wouldn't say Naomi and Ayumi hated each other, but Ayumi did hate Naomi, so it's some character development now that she trusts her. But, you know, wouldn't you if you had gone through something like that with someone you hated and had to rely on each other after the fact, and both of you got out? But I hope we at least get some of, like, what Satoshi, Yoshiki, and Yuka went through. So, yeah. Yeah. Someone please help! The text speed is awful, by the way. Class rep, hang in there! Sis. No, I won't let you die! This was my fault for heedlessly performing an occult ritual. Yeah, you always fucking do that, you dumb shit! I suffered heavy wounds with major blood loss. I was in the hospital for weeks. Okay, I'm remembering the context of this ritual now. They were trying to bring back specifically Mayu. I don't know why Mayu in particular, I guess to remind us that she exists, when they could have tried to bring back the teacher or Morishige or Seiko with how important she was to Naomi at least, but whatever. But I was finally released just yesterday, returning to school at Kisaragi Academy for the first time since the incident. When I reached the front gate, I stopped and stared at the school grounds, shrinking back a bit. I knew that once I passed through these gates, I'd be reminded of a reality where Suzumoto, Miss Yui, and the others no longer exist. Okay, yeah, Miss Yui, that sounds right. I don't know why I thought there was a she in her name. Oh, Satoshi. Shinozaki? Oh, there, all four of you, because of course. Guys. These were the only people in the world who understood me. The four people I could relate to. The only ones who remembered our four departed friends. You know, it would be very funny if she instead, like, you know, didn't focus on Yoshiki. But that would be way too over the top. Welcome back. Congratulations on your recovery. But she did die. Granted, she kind of deserved to die in the first game with all the dumb shit she did. Oh, okay. Shit, man. Okay, there's... movement is... Oh, okay. I mean, it's good enough. I can spin like a fucking Beyblade. Yeah! I can run around. I can run like a Beyblade. Oh. Nope, this is one of those games where you fucking stutter if you try to... Oh, is there stamina? There is. There's gonna be chase sequences in this game, aren't there? Somehow. Okay, that's the text log. Okay, so you have a health bar. Yeah, there's definitely fucking... Okay, inventory. Nothing. Options. Okay, so we can go back here. Let me change the text speed, because holy fucking shit. Infinite battery? Choose whether your flashlight runs out of batteries or can be used infinitely. What is this? An easy mode thing? Okay. Nice that that's there. It wouldn't be in here, it'd be... Where would it be? Brightness, contrast... What? Where's text speed? Are you kidding me? Is there not a text speed option? Okay, shit, man. That's fucking weird, but whatever. Alright, can I move with the D-pad? I can move with the D-pad. B... Hold on. I pushed B and she, like, sprinted in place for a second. Okay, so... Shoulder buttons don't do anything. R3 and L3, there's no camera. Okay. Did we just talk to everyone? Hi, Yoshiki. Hey, Shinozaki! Finally let you out, did they? Kishinuma. Tails, wake up! You fucked up big time! Knuckles. Welcome back, class rep. Nakashima. Stop doing that! Shinozaki. Welcome back. Thanks. And Yuka? Are you okay, Ayumi? I'm fine, Yuka. Thank you. Okay, now what? Do I go to school? I guess so. No indication there, but sure. At this point, I still didn't know. I didn't know that even outside of the closed spaces of Heavenly Host, even here in the real world. Oh, this girl again. Sachiko ever after. Ha ha. Everybody sure does love that fortune-telling stuff. I gotta find me a new one for next time. This is what you get for being stupid. You're probably about to die. I hope Mama worked the early shift today. I'm starving. Mama? Your door just flew open. Huh? The fact that it said exhale instead of sigh. Very weird. Oh! Pff. Yeah! There's no ceiling, but I guess she hit the ceiling. Yeah! Okay. Wow, the gore in the game is very bad. Oh shit, are the kids still around? The curse's reach was growing. I thought the kids were laid to rest or whatever, or is that a different kid? There's a new kid or whatever? That Sachiko or Yoshikazu killed? Oh shit, opening. This is about to be loud as shit. Alright. Give me vague hints about what the game's about, you fucks. Pentagrams, yeah, I know. Well, no, that's not a pentagram. Oh, Brad, a zombie. Noose. Yeah, the fucking kids are back. I guess Naomi loses her eye. Oh, yeah, I forgot about fucking her from Birthday Bash. Satsuki? Yuka's friend or whatever? Ayumi, Satoshi, Naomi, Yoshiki, yeah. They're just showing the cast. Yuka, yep, Satsuki, I remember her, so she's important. Who the fuck are you? Aiko, Haru, oh yeah! Wait, it said Kazami, he's back? Niwa, okay, whatever. Seiko, Mayu, are they bringing them back too? Fucking hell. Shishido, that's her name. I didn't get the other names. Sachiko. And they bring her back? These better just be credits because of fucking flashbacks. Oh, does she die? Cool. Okay, that's a new character. That's the bitch from before. Her clothes are really dumb. I have no idea what's going on, but that's probably for the best. I do remember her. I forget her name. Aiko, I think. That's a new character too, I think. Right? I just remembered something else too, but I guess I'll mention it after this opening. It's probably almost over. I don't care if you're crying, bitch. Okay, I remember, I forget their name. Achievement unlocked, Omen. Oh, they have voices for background stuff? Sick. Okay, so, I did just remember from Birthday Bash, those two other girls that were basically, like, exact parallels. Like, if they combined Ayumi with, Naomi, that was the blonde girl, I think her name was Azusa. And then there was the, fucking purple-haired girl who was basically just Seiko, but looked like she was 12. I think her name was Ron, I think, right? Ron or Ren or Rin or something like that. Aren't they dead, though? What's the importance with them? I remember there was, like, an epilogue bonus story with them in Birthday Bash, but aren't they dead? So, were they just some little aside thing, or are they important? I didn't see their names in the opening, so I don't know if they're in this game, but whatever. Hi, Ayumi's mother. Welcome home. How was it? Still can't believe your luck. Tripping and falling on... what was it again? A cutting tool? And that's all it took to put you out of commission for 2 months. Life certainly is fragile. What were you doing anyway? I hope you're not dabbling in that occult business like your sister. Leave me alone! Isn't she dead? And Inoue, disappearing like always. Oh, she doesn't know she's dead. I swear, these girls of mine are giving me gray hairs. Oh my fucking god, your room is gaudy. Why does your bed face the wall? Wait, it's in the corner facing that same wall. Yeah! Yeah, punch the wall. Yeah! Nice job, idiot. Says... That same horrible scene played out in my memory once more. Yep. Ah! How many times am I gonna have to scream as Ayumi? Probably a lot if she's the protagonist. A massive earthquake rippled through the basement of the Shinozaki Estate, leaving it teetering on the edge of collapse. Worse still, the whole place was in flames. How did it catch fire exactly? Whatever. Hinoe's mangled form appeared as if shimmering in the fire's light, red glinting off of red around the edges of the blades that were rapidly slicing her flesh. I'm assuming that's supposed to say slicing. They danced around and through her almost whimsically, prompting unnatural gyrations throughout her body without ever letting her so much as touch the ground. Stop! I grabbed onto Hinoe's body in a vain attempt to pull her to safety, but Hinoe used what little strength she had left to push me back. Yeah, through the blood splotch. You need to live, Ayumi. Remember, your sister will be with you always, in your heart. I could distinctly hear these words in the back of my head, spoken in a soft, soothing voice. Okay. It was short-lived, however, as the ceiling suddenly became webbed with cracks and fissures and a massive beam fell from above, crushing her upper body entirely. With this, I shot to my feet and began running in circles, screaming uncontrollably. I would have run right into the rapidly spreading fire if Naomi hadn't caught me. My hands and feet were covered in red bruises and cuts from the swarm of blades that my spell had summoned. Text log. Okay. Oh, up. My hands and feet were, yeah, from my spell had summoned. Naomi was bleeding as well, but nowhere near as badly. Didn't you have a blade to cut your neck at one point before Hinoe ran in? No! Class rep, we have to go! Let me go! Let me go! Ah! What a fun character to voice. Nakashima and I wanted more than anything to bring our friends back, so we'd gone after the root of the curse behind Sachiko Shinozaki and Heavenly Host Elementary. We sought and found another place that shouldn't exist. The estate of Yoshie and Sachiko Shinozaki. Okay, right, I remember Yoshie. It was supposedly torn down long ago, but there it stood. In its basement, we found an old book of spells known as the Book of Shadows. Convinced I could undo the horrors I'd seen, I decided to try a little black magic of my own. This, inevitably, led to the worst nightmare of them all. I was attacked from all sides, uncertain what was real and what was not. The wounds I endured should have been fatal. I don't know how she knew where I was, but just as things seemed bleakest, Sis came rushing into my rescue. In the end, I'd only made things worse. All I did was add one more sacrifice to the pile. Okay. Ah! Okay. Should have died! It should have been me! I'm responsible for everyone's death! It should have been me! 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 Question mark. Go ahead then. Die, die, die! Excusez-moi? Who? Oh, the dude from the opening? What are you doing in her room? Or is that a dude at all? I can't tell. Come on, don't stop. Just die already. With one shoe on my desk and sporting a rare open-mouthed version of a shit-eating grin, a boy wearing a black parka was just somehow there in my room without explanation, so it is a dude. If you're about to die, why do you care who I am? Clearly, you're not serious about this at all. Like I said, you're not serious. You're just deluding yourself. Where's your mind at, bitch? Aren't you just looking to save yourself? Spare yourself from all this suffering? Damn, I'm getting through to her? So stop lashing out and do something about it, you fucktard. Okay. Ain't nobody else gonna come to your rescue. Who the hell are you? What do you want? Why have you come here? Why'd I leave my window unlocked, more like? I'm nobody. And this is gonna be real boring if it ends with you lying to yourself. Okay. Without a word, he motioned for me to put my hand out and unceremoniously plopped a piece of 10-yen gum into it. The boy smiled with a cold yet oddly kind expression, then finally took his leave by jumping out the window, apparently directly upward. All I could do was stand there and sob. Ah, Yoshiki, yeah! Shinozaki's house should be somewhere around here, I think. You gonna see him walking by? Yep. Okay, so he's probably human, not a ghost. I can't trust, like, anyone. Huh? Oh, the fashion sense that kid's got. Now that Heavenly Host Elementary is gone, what do I do? How do I repent my sins? Escuela. Stand. Bow. Mr. Yamazaki. Nice work, everyone. That sound effect did not sound like people getting out of their chairs. It sounded like people knocking over books onto the floor. Hey, Satoshi? Hmm? You brought lunch today, right? Let's eat out on the roof. Oh, sure. Seems like a nice day for that. Let's go. Are these two just not worried at all because dudes? Like, wow, the sky is clear as can be. Not a single cloud. Love that autumn sun. How about here? I gotta say though, my lunchbox sure feels light. What'd you bring today, Yoshiki? I had some time, so I fried up a little something. Man, your kitchen skills are really impressive. I'm guessing I've just got last night's leftovers. Sounds like first world problems, if you ask me. You think so? A note and money. What? For bread or something. He just belly flops on the ground. I don't know who this is. Well now, lunch all the way up here? It is a fine day today, so I bet your food will be all the more delicious. Oh, the girl from the opening. Sure. Miss Kwon, Niwa? I think? Yeah. This was our class's TA, Miss Kwon Niwa, age 24, okay? She was an English teacher with white hair, blue eyes, and a soft, delicate voice, okay? We asked our classmates about her the day we returned from Heavenly Host Elementary. You're saying this out loud in front of her? They said she was a teacher who'd come to our school half a year ago, but the 5 of us had no memory of that. Okay, so she's gonna be important, somehow. In our world, the one we came from, we had Miss Yui instead, filling the exact same role. So we meant no offense to Miss Kwon, but her presence here, this reality, just felt inherently wrong to those of us who survived the Heavenly Host incident. Do you not have any lunch, Satoshi? What is it you'd most like to eat? Uh-huh. What's your favorite food? Pork cutlet on rice, I guess? Okay. What, she's just gonna go get it for you? What's she up to? She's probably just messing with you. I guess I'll go buy some bread at the cafeteria or something. Okay, but you should probably hurry it up. I mean, lunch has already started, so I doubt they have a whole lot left at this point. Oh crap, you're right! Okay, wait right here, I'll be back! Hold the run button while moving to sprint. Sprinting gradually drains your stamina, and if you run out completely, you won't be able to move again for a short time. Your stamina will recover whenever you're not sprinting, however, so be sure to slow down every now and again. Okay, so how much stamina do I have? Hey, if you don't get a move on, they'll be out of bread for sure. Fine, fuck you. Toodles. Oh, okay, automatic then, sure. I didn't make it. Too bad. Told you they'd run out. Here, you can have one of my fried shrimp. Open up! My eyes shone upon meeting those of the magnificent golden fried shrimp. Really? Thank you so much! Ah! Oh, helicopter? The fuck? What the fuck is going on? I thought they'd just be like, oh, there's a helicopter coming by. Who are you, fucking Men in Black? Man in Black. You must be Mr. Satoshi Mochida. Huh? Me? I am, but, I've come to deliver your lunch. What? What? The Man in Black handed over a lacquer box containing pork cutlet on rice with egg, picture perfect in every way. It was my favorite meal, down to the last detail. Oh! Wait. Is that Quan lady fucking rich or something? Ugh. Yoshiki, utterly dumbfounded, loosened his grip on the fried shrimp he was holding. It plummeted to the ground, defeated by the new contender. Toodles. What is Miss Quan? Are you kidding? And then that's where it crashed. Okay, so now we're in new territory. I remember her, so... Yeah, I don't remember the voice I gave her, so... Sick. Oh, that's all. Cool. Class rep. The classroom glowed with the golden hue of twilight, but my gaze was fixed at the floor. It must have been obvious to Nakashima that I had a lot on my mind. Are you okay? She asked this as she sat down at the desk in front of me, facing backward. She was trying to comfort me. But she had dark circles around her eyes, too. She and I must have looked very similar to one another from an outside perspective. My left hand was still wrapped in bandages. It throbbed incessantly, reminding me of the previous night's events. I ignored it as best as I could and forced an empty smile. I'm sorry. I won't cause any more trouble. Huh? Trouble? What do you mean? I couldn't bring myself to answer that. I just flashed another smile, a confusing one that must have looked very strange to her, and left the classroom. Class rep? Did I just see Shinozaki leaving? I have no emotions. What's wrong, Naomi? I have no emotions. Our class rep seems to be taking everything really hard. We should try to support her a little more. She's not the only one, Naomi. You've been pretty hard on yourself too, don't you think? Have you tried just not having emotions? I'm fine. I mean, I'm not the only one suffering here. We've all got to be strong for one another. What? Why? I just hope she doesn't do anything drastic. Oh, you know her, she's gonna. Probably pretty soon. As I walked, I thought back to my time in the hospital. Oh, is that relevant also? I was lying in bed, arms and legs virtually mummified in bandages, when a woman with flowers came in to see me. Okay. Yamamura, whoever you are. Hello. You don't know me, but oh my, you really do look just like your sister. Because she's in bed, they just use a she's in bed with her arms and legs bandaged. They just use a box? That's fucking stupid. Whatever. I mean, if you don't want to make a CG, then I guess that's fine. Who are you? My name is Mirai Yamamura. Your sister and I are both part of the Wika Institute, an association dedicated to the worship of spirits. So, you know sis? I do. That's why I've come to see you. As she said this, she placed a bouquet of flowers on the small table by the bed and looked around the room with a curious expression on her face. Are your parents not here at the moment? They're out shopping. I see. So neither your father nor your mother know, then, about Hinoe's death. The day she lost her life.
Before she went after you to the old Shinozaki Estate, the last person she contacted was me.
Sis contacted you?
She probably understood her fate and accepted it. The spirits can reveal a person's time of death if you let them. But she was prepared to take action regardless. She didn't care about what the consequences might be. She really was an amazing person.
Tears began to pour from my eyes, and I could do nothing to stop them. I like how they do the box still, to not have her arms and legs in the picture. But then her finger is still there, to, like, they still use that exact same sprite. Like... I had been sitting up in bed, but unconsciously started to curl into a fetal position as best as I could with the bandages. Yamamura put her hand on my back to comfort me.
Ayumi, I've come here to bestow Hinoe's last wish to you.
Is this the catalyst?
Retrieve the grimoire, the Book of Shadows, the forbidden book that's been passed down through the Shinozaki family for generations. If that book should ever fall into the wrong hands, the world would most assuredly be plunged into utter chaos. See, we of the WI are an association of white witches who commune with spirits and abide by the will of nature. Hinoe was initially hesitant to involve herself with anything related to the Shinozaki bloodline, having defied her parents and rejected her lineage. But in recent years, she'd been sensing the presence of the book and growing more and more intrigued. The other Weekons and I looked for it, of course, but we found no hint of it at the site of Yoshie and Sachiko Shinozaki's estate. We were surprised to find burned beams and other debris of the old house on what we expected to be nothing more than a vacant lot, but that was all we found. Yet even though it wasn't there, I can still sense it. Its presence remains somewhere in this world.
Yamamura looked directly into my eyes.
Did you know that someone else was living in this city who shares her bloodline with you and Yoshie Shinozaki?
Yamamura pulled a notepad from her pocket and carefully wrote a name and address on the top sheet. She then tore the page and handed it to me. Makina Shinozaki. That name sounds familiar. For some reason. I knew that name. It was on the family tree.
Yeah. In the Shinozaki Estate's basement, Yoshie's grandmother had 3 daughters, and the second was Makina. So Yoshie's mother's younger sister, Yoshie's aunt.
Okay.
Makina's house is deserted now. If you were to go there, you might find some clue that would help lead to the Book of Shadows. We tried, but we were too strongly connected to the spirit world. We just couldn't enter the room. I don't know what exactly you might find there, but if you have the strength to fulfill Hinoe's last request, I'd like to ask that you try.
And with that, Yamamura simply turned and left the hospital room.
Sis's last request.
Hi? Okay, and there's the fucking dumb-looking girl from the opening. On the other side of the door, a peculiar girl stood in wait. As soon as Yamamura had covered enough distance to put me out of earshot, the two of them spoke. And you could hear them even though you were out of earshot, or what?
Nice work. Is that good enough? Can I go now?
I don't know what kind of... I mean, she looks like blonde Erica, but stupider.
Just you people breathing makes my skin crawl. But I won't kill you, so yeah, that's good enough. Now get out of my face.
Yamamura ran away as quickly as she could without drawing attention to herself. So finding the book... So this is a lie. Hinoe doesn't want her to find that. As if in response, the intimidating girl in the peculiar outfit spat on the hospital wall.
Man, hard to find anyone these days who's not a dumbass.
As she mumbled these words, she sneaked a sidelong glance at me in my room. I was completely oblivious.
Hinoe Shinozaki died way too easily. Worthless piece of shit.
Okay, who the fuck are you then? Okay. It was time to meet my fate. I had no trouble locating Makina's residence. I just don't know what I was expecting. But what I found was just an ordinary apartment building. I couldn't involve Mochida and the others in this. They'd been through enough already. Besides, this was a family matter. My bloodline was responsible for this whole mess. So it was only right that I be the one to make amends. Alone. Oh, okay. Oh, candle means save point, right?
This is the place, alright. Shimo Renjaku South Apartments. Looks pretty run down. I'd expect apartments in this condition to get torn down rather than just left to rot. Does anyone even manage this building?
Wasn't the whole point of the candles, like, that Ayumi left them around? But whatever. Whenever you see a candle on the map, you can examine it to restore your HP and save your game. Rad. Okay. So... yeah, chapter 00. Shimo Renjaku Apartments A-Wing. Okay. I can go over here.
Isn't this trespassing? I hate feeling so conspicuous. It puts me completely on edge. If a door should suddenly open and somebody yells at me for being here, I think I'll probably just drop dead on the spot.
Oh, footsteps.
Is someone coming?
Sounds like it. Oh, no? They were walking away? When a person gets truly startled, she's unable to move due to the combination of fear and, well, being put on the spot. It's like she's been planted to the ground. It may be human nature, but I hated not being in control of my actions. Nonetheless, there I was, a sitting duck, just waiting for someone to come down the stairs. Except, no one did. The seconds ticked on, but I was pretty definitively the only one here.
Huh? Could have sworn I heard footsteps. Eep!
Okay, so this place is obviously haunted. Locker opened. What's this? The mailbox was stuffed with vast quantities of tissue paper. The bottom layer of the stack had turned an unpleasant shade of brown, blood. It may have just been from years of settling debris, but if that were the case, it shouldn't have been that dark.
What's in there?
I slowly unwrapped the tissue, morbidly curious as to what I might find inside. It was only then that I noticed the inside of the mailbox itself, which was stained a deep crimson. It looked a whole lot like blood. Oh, a bird skeleton? Okay. I'd unwrapped enough by then to see what was inside the tissue paper, too. It was the skeletal remains of a bird. On the rusted panel of the mailbox from which I discovered this gruesome find was a name scribbled in permanent marker. Shinozaki. Okay. Doodles. What's over here? Oh, an invisible wall. Rad. Oh. So, if I eventually run out of stamina... I see, okay. So there's a very obvious, damn, and it lasts for a while. Oh, she actually does have bandages on her hand. Attention to detail. Okay. Oh. Okay.
I should check the mailboxes first and see if any of them say Shinozaki so I know where I'm going.
Oh, so not these. In addition to most of the name tags being missing from the mailboxes, the ones that remain are encrusted with dirt and decay and are only barely legible. Some, in fact, are just plain rotted out entirely, or the slots for them are rusted over. They look like props from a horror movie.
No Makina Shinozaki here, I think. I should check one of the other stairwells.
Okay. Jesus Christ. She really doesn't have much stamina. Alright, up we go then. Oh. What kind of fucking stock photos? 4th floor. Oh. Stop now! Shut the hell up, bitch! I'm gonna bash your skull in! But these voices aren't voiced.
What's going on? Is someone there? I must be hearing things. Where's my flashlight?
Persistent use of your flashlight will eventually kill its battery. If this happens, you'll need to find a new battery and use it, or you'll be left in the dark. Okay. Nope, 401 Shinozaki.
I should have gone to the bathroom before coming here. Guess I'll just have to hold it.
Okay, thanks for being gross, Corpse Party. Nope. The door is shut tight. I will knock.
Excuse me.
There's a doorbell on the wall nearby. Pressing it only produces clicks. With your bandaged hand, yeah. Guess there's no power. I like how they bothered to put bandages on her model, but not on her sprites. The door is shut tight. Don't do anything then. What about over here? The door is rusted shut. It won't open. Okay, bye. Back up then. Door is shut tight. Oh, open it. I took a deep breath, mentally prepared myself for what I was about to attempt, and grabbed the steel doorknob.
Eek! My phone? God, don't scare me like that.
You weren't this much of a fucking easily scared twerp in the first game, but whatever.
Who'd be calling me at this hour? Huh? Unknown number? Hello?
Okay.
Ah!
042444444444.
What the hell?
The number disappeared from the screen, as if the call had never been placed.
What? What? Is my phone on the fritz or something? God.
Go in.
It's open!
Rad. Makina Shinozaki's apartment entranceway.
Hello? It's so dusty. How many years has it been since somebody actually lived here? Deep breath, deep breath. Is anyone home? Should I take off my shoes?
Okay, fine. I guess, why not?
Welcome home! That was totally a voice. That's right! I need to learn from my mistakes at Yoshie Shinozaki's house. This time, I've come prepared. With the voice recorder Sis used for her research. November 10th, 2008, 7:48 p.m. Beginning investigation of Makina Shinozaki's apartment.
2008, okay.
I'm fine, I can do this. Sigh again. I've been to that school and that house.
Okay, save. Looks like a bathroom door. Open it. Okay, it's a Japanese-style toilet. Fortunately, despite the condition of the apartment building in general, it seems to be a modern and fully functioning non-septic model without any foul smell.
I wonder if the water is still on. Even if it is, the roar of flushing water would be really disconcerting right now. Why do I have to pee at a time like this? What the hell is wrong with me?
Okay, just so you stop complaining, use the fucking toilet.
I can't. I really have to go. If I don't, I'm afraid I'll wet myself.
Sneaking into a deceased woman's abandoned apartment and using her bathroom. It was kind of absurd, but I almost felt like I was infiltrating the deepest chambers of an enemy base.
I'm so nervous, it just won't come out.
Okay, she's pissing blood. With what sounded like my own relieved voice echoing back at me from the walls, I thought I'd finally done my business, but my bladder still felt completely full.
I haven't gotten anything out at all.
Ah! What is this? Blood? It's not dripping from the ceiling or anything.
Okay. As if accompanying the loud bubbling sound, the dull squish of a blade cutting into flesh was also faintly audible. It immediately brought to mind somebody slitting her wrists.
No, I can't.
Okay. Rad. Do. Wait a minute. I didn't actually save, did I? I just backed out of the save menu.
The way Yamamura was talking, Makina Shinozaki is dead. But her appliances still seem to be completely intact. Has anyone even been in here since her passing?
Damn it, this is scary.
Okay, I'm going back out here so I can actually save. Yeah, because it starts on back. Okay. Good to know. Alright. In the corner formed by the wall, the refrigerator, and the sink, there's an extremely disturbing amount of mold growing. Just breathing the air nearby feels hazardous to one's health. There aren't really any signs of food anywhere, however. Maybe Makina didn't eat much. Nope.
Yeah!
Hello, nope. In the corner formed by the wall, okay. There was a photo hanging from the freezer door. The fact that I have to get right up next to it. Though blurry and hard to make out, it seemed to be of a forest thick with mist, along with one additional detail that made it much worse. Did she kill herself in the woods or something?
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Ah! No, I want to go home. I'm scared. Clues. I'm looking for clues. But where? How? I don't even know what I'm looking for, do I? I'll just try to take some of Makina's things back with me, I guess. As many as I can carry.
On the tiny kitchen table sat numerous prescription bags and instructions. The name written on every bag was Makina Shinozaki.
Guess that clinches it. This is definitely Makina Shinozaki's apartment.
Okay, cabinet. There doesn't seem to be anything of note on the shelves. Alright, through this door then. Oh, an item. Items lying about can be obtained by examining them. There may be hidden compartments or spaces in shelves and such as well, so be sure to examine everything very carefully. Okay. There's something lying on the table. Batteries obtained. Are you fucking kidding me? Why is that so loud?
What's this?
It was a small white box made out of paper. So small, in fact, that it fit in the palm of my hand with room to spare. It was light as a feather, too. Open the box. Oh, him again.
Ah! Ah! Why is there another one in here? I have to pick it up, but I really don't want to. I can't do it. I'm sorry.
I closed my eyes and put my hands together, saying a little prayer for the poor animal. I then left the box where it lay and got back to my feet. Okay, what about this? The drawer seemed to contain only insurance documents, as well as an official name stamp.
These are... I can't take these. I wonder if there are any dependents listed, though. Or if there's anything else in here. Let's see...
Ah! Photographs!
The top photograph on the stack depicted a young woman with a hairstyle decidedly not of the modern era.
Is this... Makina?
The next photograph showed a different woman smiling widely. Her clothes were actually quite beautiful, and her eyes looked like almost lifelike on the paper, like they could suck you in. I flipped through each of the remaining pictures, seeing mostly just more of the same until... Makina, Rocky, and Yoshie in Yokohama. Okay. So Makina's the one on the left, I'm guessing.
Yoshie Shinozaki. That's Sachiko's mother. So does that mean this girl is...
Oh, that's it? Okay. I actually want to check. If I go to, was it options, ending list, does it show how many there are? No, it doesn't show how many there are. Shit, man. That's a shame. Oh well. Is this a closet? No, this is a room. In the middle of the room, a twin-sized futon was neatly laid out. Neatly? Its top cover was convexed, just as it would be if someone were sweeping beneath it. In fact, that's what it looked like, almost unmistakably. And right on top of it sat a perfect cube of a box, about 10 centimeters across on all sides and bright red like a Shinto torii gate. Which would have been a lot more interesting if I weren't still scared out of my mind by the thought that there might have been someone under that cover this whole time. Hello? Wake up.
I have to take this back with me. Yeah.
Oh,
It won't open?
it looked like she was getting choked. Uh-oh. Blah! Is that supposed to be a scream?
Ah!
Oh, hello? Hi. It was a silhouette of a human being. All black, save for two perfectly round cutouts positioned halfway up the head, glinting with an unearthly light. There were no signs of life nor detail anywhere along the shadowy figure except in those eyes. But those eyes were very much alive. They were undeniably the eyes of a human. Okay. Oh, there was a fucking face in that mirror. As if in response to my worst fears, I suddenly caught sight of a small girl in a black dress standing right in front of me. Nope, it's just you. Despite everything. Hesitantly taking a closer look, it was actually me reflected in the mirror. But not just me. There was a black shadow behind me and it was coming closer. I panicked and whirled around and my light immediately went out. All you do is fucking scream, swear to God. I was completely shrouded in darkness, as if whatever I'd seen had fully enveloped me.
No! No!
Nope. Smush. And stepped on something soft and squishy, the bird. Unconsciously, I paused for a split second, pondering what it may have been. But my de facto conclusion was, I don't care, I need to get the hell out of here. You found a door.
Why is it locked? I don't remember locking it. No, please, not now. Open! Open!
A door like that wouldn't lock, though. Feeling around along the glass door's surface, I finally found what seemed to be a handle. I tried in vain to turn it, only to realize that I couldn't, because...
What? Why won't my right hand open?
I didn't have to ask, though. I could feel it and see it. My right hand was being clasped shut by the tiny, ghostly hands of a white-hued child. I shook my arm violently and the white apparition faded from sight. But my closed right hand still wouldn't open.
Why? Why can't I open it?
I had to get out of there. It was paramount. Clenched fist or no, I needed to leave before something worse happened. Panicked, I flung open the glass door. Oh, you're back in here again.
Ah! Why? This should be the way out! Ah!
Oh, it's you again, hi. I fell back, completely sick to my stomach. My heart was pounding so hard and so fast, I was convinced I was going to have a heart attack and die. At the very least, I knew I was about to lose consciousness. Why don't go? No, Jesus Christ. She's right in my right ear. Oh, bleeding. As if to confirm just how done for I was, my nose began bleeding profusely. I had no doubt at all anymore. This was the end. Someone. Shinozaki! Oh, both of you. Oh, and Naomi. I didn't even notice her. Shinozaki! Hey! Snap out of it!
Class rep!
Oh, that was the CG from the opening. Is everything just from the prologue or something? Like, Jesus Christ. I think we've already seen all the CGs from the prologue. Kishinuma moved my worn, limp body onto the tatami flooring and carefully sat me up. I regained consciousness right away, and I was immediately met with the worried gazes of Kishinuma, Mochida, and Nakashima.
Thank goodness you're safe.
Nakashima wiped tears from her eyes.
You guys.
I was so relieved, so very relieved to see my friends. I started crying as well. Shinozaki, the hell do you think you were doing coming here by yourself?
I had to. I just had to.
Why?
Kishinuma. Satoshi?
Let's leave this to Yoshiki.
I was the cause of this.
The cause of what?
Everything! Everything's my fault! All our friends are gone because of me. Even Sis, even she's gone.
I was sobbing like a baby. My face must have been a mess. My voice came out hoarse and in short bursts. How is this your fault?
Because it was my idea to do Sachiko Ever After. I'm the one who brought it to school and had everyone stay to participate. That was the start of it all. It's my fault.
How can you possibly take sole responsibility for that? Hey, we're a team, Shinozaki. You know that, right? I sheepishly nodded my head, then looked down. I didn't want to meet his gaze. Well, if you know that, then don't forget it! Stop taking everything on yourself! Let me put it to you real simple. Don't you ever think for a second, not even 1 second, that this is all your fault!
Kishinuma.
You're not to blame, okay? So stop blaming yourself, damn it!
Kishinuma.
Everybody else here feels the same way too, right? Yeah, Yoshiki's right.
He's exactly right. You shouldn't always try to take everything on by yourself. I didn't want you guys to get dragged into this. I tried to do it myself so you wouldn't have to, but I was scared. I just couldn't. I couldn't do anything.
God, you are so dense. That's not what I'm trying to tell you here. You did good. Just don't do it again. Not without us.
I'm dense? That's mean.
No, that's not exactly what I meant. I mean, she is dense.
Thank you.
I didn't entirely believe them. Okay. It was the fact that this whole mess started when I led everyone into Sachiko Ever After ritual. But I appreciated their words nonetheless. We're the ones who made it out. We have no choice but to come to terms with what happened. It's a part of us now. We don't have to accept it, though. Yeah, we can still fight this. We can try to set things right, even if only by the slimmest of margins.
I think it's fair to say that we all feel the same way you do, class rep.
Oh, who's this? You claim you couldn't do anything, however, but I'm not quite convinced that's true.
Huh?
I didn't recognize the voice at all, and was a little perturbed that no one else seemed startled by it. It belonged to a girl I'd never seen before, wearing an unusual outfit. Is it that girl? Oh, no, it's Aiko.
You must be Ayumi Shinozaki. I'm glad to see no harm has befallen you. Who are you?
Shinozaki, this is the person who tipped us off about where you were headed and led us here. Her name's Aiko Niwa. Oh! I forgot that's her last name. That's the same as Kwan's, right?
I'm sorry to be so presumptuous. I took the liberty of looking into you. I'm what you might call an intelligence agent, I suppose, regarding matters of the supernatural. As the little sister of Hinoe Shinozaki, I suppose the quickest way to explain would be to say that I'm a friend of Naho Sayanoki's.
A friend of Naho's? And you know Sis, too?
Yes. Your sister Hinoe made quite a name for herself in this plane. Ayumi, your right hand. Are you not able to open it?
My right hand had been clasped shut this whole time. I'd almost forgotten about it. I tried to open it again, but still couldn't.
No, I can't.
Huh? Let me see. Kishinuma grabbed my hand and tried to pry my fingers open.
Ow, that hurts!
There's no point in forcing it. It should open naturally, when the time is right. You just need to be patient.
What?
Oh? And what's this now?
The cube. She attempted to open the box for just a moment, but her efforts proved to be in vain, just as mine were.
This is rather intriguing. Like your hand, it simply refuses to show us what it contains. How fascinating.
Aika was mesmerized by the unopening box. She seemed desperate to understand what force kept it sealed, almost giddy at the unspoken prospects of what it could mean.
Such spiritual energy. This is wonderful. May hold on to this, if only for tonight. I believe I might be able to open it once I've returned home.
Okay.
I had the feeling that this was less a request than it was a statement. She would never have taken no for an answer.
Well, it's getting late tonight. Let's talk more tomorrow, shall we? I'll come meet you after school.
That night, after I returned home, I stood in front of my mirror and just kept trying to open my right hand. Why does your room look different than now? What the fuck? I put every bit of strength and energy I had into it.
Ow. My fingers! It opened!
Huh?
What I found inside my heretofore closed hand were teeth? Human teeth from the looks of it. Very small baby teeth, 2 of them. The roots of each tooth were embedded deep within my palm, and I was bleeding quite a bit as a result.
Why are there baby teeth in my hand?
Okay. Oh, achievement unlocked, a faint light. Hey! Okay, we beat the prologue. To be continued. EVP entries for Hinoe Shinozaki have been unlocked. New Encyclopedia Obscura entries have been unlocked. WI, Kisaragi Academy, Yoshiki Kishinuma. Grimoire, Sachiko Ever After, Yui Shishido. Ayumi Shinozaki, Seiko Shinohara. Shimo Renjaku South Apartments. Mayu Suzumoto, Naomi Nakashima, Satoshi Mochida, Yuka Mochida, Sakataro Morishige, Takamine Yanagi Hori. Who is that? That sounds familiar, but I don't know. Yoshikazu Yanagi Hori. Okay, I remember Wait, but the name's the same? Oh, the principal. Right. Hajime Yamazaki. Was that the teacher from school? Just Mr. Yamazaki? Is he important? What the fuck? Mirai Yamamura. Ryo Yoshizawa. I remember Ryo, he was one of the ghost kids. And Candle. Was he the one who killed the random girl? I guess so. Would you like to save the system data? Of course. Okay. Neato. Then I guess that's it for the game, because they put me back on the title screen. Okay, so... Okay, it looks like from this format, there could be as many as, like... 11, well, no, it'd be 3 per row, it looks like, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah, 11, okay. Seems like there could be a maximum of 11 chapters, but you never know, okay. Well, I guess that's gonna be it for this first episode. It's a fine beginning. It's not bad so far. Gameplay's pretty simple, so I don't know. I don't expect the gameplay to be annoying, but it might be. We'll have to wait and see, of course. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. If you liked it, then be sure to press the like button. And if you didn't like it, then fuck you too. Remember to subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date on all my videos and stuff. And as always, my name is Godzi, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye! Yeah.